Hello viewers, welcome back to your channel JD Ki Pathshala. As you are aware, in January 2024, Pradhan Mantri Mr. Narendra Modi announced a PM Surya Ghar Yojana, contours of which were not available then. But however, when the annual budget was presented on 1st Feb 2024, the finance minister announced the scheme, however, with a different name. The name was PM Surya Ghar Muft Bijli Yojana. It proposes to provide 1 crore households, which PM also said, who install solar rooftops with subsidy, 300 free units of electricity per month, and a means to earn income by selling off the surplus electricity to the discoms. The central government proposes to spend rupees 75,000 crore on this scheme, and the aim of this scheme is to help India achieve the 40 gigawatt of power by 2030 by non-conventional means. So, let us understand the broad contours of the scheme. The scheme proposes the subsidy for household rooftop solar installations up to 3 kilowatt system only, mind you. 60% of the subsidy is proposed of the total cost. The consumers can get a soft loan for balance 40% of their own share. Only made in India panels, that is solar panels produced and manufactured in India, would be allowed, and only the government approved vendors which each discom can select are to be used for being eligible for the subsidy. The subsidy on completion of the complete system would be credited directly to the beneficiary's account. The website for this is https://suryaghar.gov.in. I will repeat, it is https://pmsuryaghar.gov.in. The government plans to rope in post offices also for the registration in the far-flung areas where people are not clear about internet uses. Now, let us see what are the eligibilities or the preconditions that you need to fulfill. All the households across India are eligible. That means, starting with Mukesh Ambani down to the beneficiary of PM Awas Yojana are eligible for this, provided they have the house ownership, Aadhaar card, PAN card, mobile number and linked bank accounts. That is, if you remember, the JAM Trinity, which has been the epitome of this government. Only made in India solar panels, as told earlier, will be used, and only the government registered vendors. They are available on the website. You can select one of them. They will do the feasibility and all, and you can employ. However, to be eligible for subsidy, no battery storage is allowed. That means you can only have the online system of the power generation. Now, coming to the subsidy, you must be interested. What is the amount of subsidy? I said 60%, but is it true? The partially true, because 60% subsidy is available only for the people who install 2 kilowatts of system, 40% for 2.1 to 3 kilowatts. Above that, not available under this scheme. So, what it translates into rupee terms is, for a 1 kilowatt system, you will get 30,000 subsidy, 60,000 for 2 kilowatts and up to 78,000 for up to 3 kilowatt systems. The households have to pay upfront balance 40% while installing the system, for which loans are already available. Then the question might come is, what about economically weaker sections, especially those who got houses under PM Awas Yojana? It is proposed to use CSR funds of various companies, or the power utilities can pay upfront and recover the cost from the government in power bills. That system is still being worked out. Now, what does a rooftop solar system consist? Firstly, it consists of solar panels. It could be 3 to 4 panels per kilowatt, solar mounting structure on which the solar panels are used, then solar inverter, because solar energy produced is in DC, it has to be converted to the AC for the uses in the house, then various cables, fuses, wiring, MCBs and distribution boxes. Depending on your house location, the uses, etc., these costs may go up. Once the installation is done, then the net meter will be provided by the discoms, which will balance out what energy you use from the solar panels and what you give it to the discom, or vice versa. So, how much energy can be produced? 130 square feet of flat and clear place shadow-free rooftop can give up to 1 kilowatt of system, and about 330 to 350 square feet is required for a 3 kilowatt system. 1 kilowatt system produces 4 to 5 units per day, or you can say 120 units a month, and on a clear day 3 kilowatt system can produce up to 12 to 13 units per day, which is quite a bit for a small household. Now, what can it operate? The system can operate, 1 kilowatt system can operate gadgets up to 800 watts, like your electric iron, etc. A small TV or a LCD or a LED TV, few LED lights, your fridge, but depending on the wattage and the star rating of your equipment, simultaneous uses will have to be seen, that your installer will tell you, that system installer will tell you. However, for a 3 kilowatt system, entire load of a small household, including your AC, washing machine and fridge, can be put on the solar system. So it's a very good thing for a small household. The beneficial are people in the areas who do not have electricity at the moment, or where the erratic supply exists, especially in mountains, etc., or far-flung areas. Now, coming to it, how to apply for the scheme. That's the most important part. First step is to register yourself on the portal https://pmsuryaghar.gov in with your following details. First, select your state, select your discom. Like many of the states have various discoms. For example, in Mumbai, you have BEST, you have Tatas, you have and others. Whereas you go to Karnataka, you have HESCOM, BESCOM, blah, blah, blah. Then you enter your consumer number, your mobile number and email, and behold, your login is complete. Thereafter, you log in with your consumer number and mobile number and fill up the forms, giving all the details as asked in the form. After that, once you get a feasibility approved, then get the plant installed from the vendor as available on the website at the DESCOM. Once the installation is complete, submit the details and apply for the net meter. Once the net meter is put, the commissioning certificate is generated from the portal after the installation and inspection by the DESCOM. Then you fill in your bank details and submit it along with a cancelled check, and within 30 days, it is proposed that the money would come into your bank account. With this, the complete scheme is complete for you. So, this scheme provides for a wonderful adoption for us to save our economy, to save our ecology, and become a developed nation in times to come. So, my advice to you is, if you have place, if you are eligible, please go for this scheme, adopt it, and let's make India a better nation. So, that's all for this video. Till next time we meet. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.